What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Roma. Let's rock this. Roma is a deeply moving, beautiful film. Not only is it artful and exquisitely shot, one of the freshest black and white filmmaking style I've seen in recent years, but it also digs deep into those pockets of emotions that speak about the strength of a woman. This isn't the first time Alfonso Cuaron explores women overcoming adversity. You remember Maribel Verdú in Y Tu Mamá También and Sandra Bullock in Gravity. But there's something about Roma that just feels more intimate and more personal, and therefore more powerful. It is yet another evidence as to why Alfonso Cuarón remains as one of the greatest storytellers of our time. Roma is about a maidservant or a domestic worker named Cleo, played by Yalitza Aparicio, who works for a middle-class family in the neighborhood of Roma in Mexico City. The film follows her as she's betrayed by the man she loves, and you also see the family she works for faces their own marital betrayal. All those things happen in the midst of a political turmoil of the 1970s. Roma runs about 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and I would say that the first 20 minutes or so kind of seem to take you through routes that will make you wonder, where on earth is this going? But if you stay patient enough, Roma eventually presents its story. Those first 20 minutes or so are dedicated to the mundane, the day-to-day chores of a domestic worker, the regular routine, interactions with the family. By the way, when I was a kid growing up in Asia, my family actually had a domestic worker living in our house. Watching this film somewhat takes me down that memory lane because when we were kids, we didn't know any better, so we were bossy, we were bratty, we were demanding. And so looking back now, I feel regretful for the way I treated some of those domestic workers. Now, unlike the studio movies that Alfonso Cuarón previously did, Roma is a passion project. I read somewhere that this serves as his love letter to all the women who raised him, which is probably why he wants to wear as many hats as he can on the production. I mean, he did not even employ his usual DP, Emmanuel Lubezki, for this one. This time, Cuarón does his own cinematography, in addition to co-editing as well. Some might call that a control freak, while others who have seen this film might view it as a man who has such strong connection to the story that he wants to oversee every detail to get the whole thing done right. By the way, Alfonso Cuarón's cinematography is fascinating to say the least because unlike Emmanuel Lubezki's method that often takes you through up-close shots, Cuarón simply navigates the camera panning long, continuous landscapes moving from either right to left or from left to right. And so the result is that it invites everything that's even on the background to be part of the frame. Birds, crowds, a plane, forest fire, dog poops. And then you go wider and you would see a riot, or you would see a group of people training martial arts. So the inclusion of such environments and all those things are meant to convey what the characters feel when the world around them just seems to go on like it's another Tuesday. What a sublime performance by newcomer Yalitza Aparicio. I believe Yalitza had never acted before prior to this, so this is her film acting debut. But just like Barkat Abdi in Captain Phillips, this is one of those great finds, or great discoveries if you will. So kudos to the casting director as well. Yalitza is so quiet for the most part, but she behaves like an old soul. Her character's arc, or her character's journey, you're invested in it so much that you feel for her more and more as the story progresses. The same goes for the woman in the family who has been abandoned by her husband. Even though she's not the lead, at one point in the film she tells Yalitza's character Cleo, "We women will always be alone," signaling a deeper connection as opposed to just employer and employee. It's fascinating that the movie this year that truly understands women is written by a man. But that is the case with Roma, which, by the way, can be quirky and funny at times, and sad and heartbreaking at times, but hopeful and uplifting at other times. Roma is not just a movie, it is a work of art, it is a masterpiece. Yes, this movie will also get its Netflix release, but I highly recommend you go watch Roma on the big screen instead, because that is where you can truly appreciate its cinematic beauty. So that's it. That's my review of Roma. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse. And as always, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to Rama Screen Patreon page and help support this channel. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.